Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's the CD guy, Johnny Z here. Thank you so much for tuning back into the channel. The first single off of Megadeth's final album has been leaked. Tipping Point is supposed to be out on October 3rd, but I guess nobody changed the release date on streaming platforms because for a short while, the new song and video were available first on Spotify UK and in Australia, and then in the US on Apple Music before being taken down. I've heard the new single, our first taste of the final Megadeth record. Here's what I thought. Before I get into the song itself, the personnel here on this track and on the upcoming album, of course, is Dave Mustaine on lead vocals and guitars, Teemu Mäntysaari on guitars, James LoMenzo on bass, and Dirk Verbeuren on the drums. Now let's talk about Tipping Point, the lead single for the album, prematurely leaked on Spotify and Apple Music last night into this morning before being taken down. And I heard it. I'd say it sounds, more like a dystopia endgame hybrid than anything from The Sick, the Dying, and the Dead. Great drumming here from Dirk Verbeuren, and Teemu Mäntysaari really steals the show on this track with his playing. He's adapted so well to the Megadeth sound since replacing Kiko Loureiro, and I think he really channels his inner Marty Friedman on the solos throughout. The chorus sounds a bit forced, in my opinion. It's going to take some time to get used to, but it's definitely a catchy track, definitely an earworm, and I love the tempo change around the 3-minute mark, and I was not expecting that at all, and Dave's vocals turn into a bit of a death growl at that point, for a brief moment, which is really neat. Overall, Dave's voice is what it is these days. I think he sounds fine, pretty much what you'd expect from Dave Mustaine, vocally in 2025, but that growling section, I keep going back to it, is just killer. Overall, excellent thrasher of a lead single here. All of the ingredients of classic modern Megadeth are on display. The only thing I didn't care for was the AI and parts of the music video. I mean, that's pretty lame. They used AI to announce the final album, and now they're using it for their music videos. But other than that, this is a scathing track. The leads are awesome. Dave's delivery is sinister. And for those who have not heard it yet, I will not be playing the song on here. I don't want to get copyrighted, but someone downloaded it and posted a link on Reddit with the full video. And it's pretty great stuff if you want to check it out. I didn't want to wait for release day to share my thoughts, so I wanted to share it with you guys here today since I already had heard the track. Just a great modern day Megadeth song, and hopefully the rest of the record sounds similar. So that wraps up this early review of the new Megadeth single Tipping Point. It will be out everywhere on October 3rd, but it got leaked on streaming platforms, yesterday into this morning, so I did hear it and wanted to share with you guys my thoughts on the track. It's really exciting stuff, and this is, in my opinion, in the upper echelon of 21st century Megadeth tracks, so I'm very excited for what the rest of the album has to offer after hearing this, and like I said, it's out there on Reddit if you guys have not heard the song, and I definitely recommend checking it out, unless you guys want to wait for October 3rd, but great stuff here. Wanted to share my thoughts. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel down below, turn on the bell for notifications so you don't miss a new upload. I will be covering all things Megadeth as we get closer to their final album and final tour, so you definitely don't want to miss that, and let me know down in the comment section below. If you did hear the song, what are your thoughts on the new track, Tipping Point? If you have not heard it yet, what are your expectations? What do you hope to hear on this track and on the rest of the record? I want to hear from you, and until next time, it's the CD guy, Johnny Z, signing off. Take care, everybody.